David Allman here, and today we're checking out the Rev G3 pedal. This is an overdrive distortion pedal. It sounds awesome. It has that Rev sound. Rev, if you don't know Rev, they make amps. They make high quality amps. Canadian company, and they make really, really good amps. I'm pointing over there, you can't see it. This is my Rev Generator 740, which I fell in love a few months back. It's a great tube amp, and this pedal basically takes what this amp does in a pedal format so that it can have that Rev sound with whatever rig you're using. It's really, really good. It will work with real amps, of course, as many different things, as a boost, an overdrive, a distortion, and also in the modeler world, which is what we're going to do today in this studio, because I think a lot of you might not be able to mic amps. Some of you might use modelers, software or hardware, and that's what we'll do today. We're going to check out this pedal. It's really good. There are a lot of reviews online, and I finally got my hand on this, and I highly recommend it. Let's check it out. For this review, we are going to use an amp modeler. I'm using my Axe Fx 2XL here. Why? Because I think a lot of players in their room, their studio setting, will use an amp modeler. Hardware or software doesn't really matter, as long as you have kind of a decent, clean tone basis. Right now I'm using a simple setup based on a Fender Deluxe with a little bit of reverb. And I'm going to activate the G3. I'm going to be in the middle position here, which is kind of a crunch position. This is the lowest gain setting that you have. The gain is all the way to 0. This is what we have. So it's breaking up, but it's in crunch territory here. You still hear all the individual notes, even in complex chords. Very usable tone, and remember, we don't have much effects here, so you can embellish that if you want. Let's increase the gain to 50%, still on that crunch channel. And we'll increase the gain all the way up now, still on that crunch channel. Very usable lead tone, I think, for blues stuff. It's awesome. It cuts through the mix. It's really, really good. Let's move on to the next option here. This is the blue channel. A little bit more gain. I'm going to start again to the lowest amount of gain here on that blue channel. And I'll gradually increase that 50%. It sounds so natural, so rich and soulful, I think. This is actually it's maybe less gain than you think, but within a mix, if you double track with lower gain, it's going to sound really big. It really will. We'll increase the gain all the way up to 100% on that blue channel, which is a great lead tone. So much sustain. And finally, we'll get into the red mode, which is the highest amount of gain. Again, we'll start with the gain volume all the way down. I'll increase to 50%. All the way to 100%. That's what you get. Now I'm going to make a quick comparison. I'm going to move the gain all the way to 0, and I'll switch between the off mode, which is the crunch mode, the blue mode, a little bit more gain, and the red mode. Pretty awesome. The knobs, very simple. You've got an input, an output, a volume, and a gain. And that's all you have. And one of the things that I really like about this pedal is that it won't completely color your sound. It'll preserve the original sound that you have. It'll let the amp or the amp modeler do its thing. It's not going to overpower it. It's going to add what it should add, which is distortion. Really good pedal. Awesome addition to any rig in the studio, live, in a jam situation. Pretty awesome. Very natural sounding, very organic sounding, and also very non-modeled sounding. Really good pedal. The Rev G3. Check it out. Well, that's what we have. The Rev G3. I'll be using this more in the following videos. I really like it. As you know, if you've been following the channel for a while, the Rev Generator 740 amp has been taking over a lot of other options that I've been using here in the videos, and it's really good. I highly recommend it. Check it out. I'll leave all the links below. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you very soon. Practice well.